Sun 969 at your More Music Request Workday, all thanks to Better Suspension and Brakes and Tyre Right Alice Springs. And I've got Nigel in here for kind of part one at the Ramble because ran out of time at the end of the morning scramble today.
It was a real scramble today. It's trying
really
to squeeze
was.
everything in, but it is Red Centre Nats time, so we're all going a bit crazy around here.
That's it. And why not? Just so
Why
we can
not?
just move it forward. It's fine. I'm on air for the next couple of hours. We can have a chat at the beginning of
Why not?
my show instead of the end of yours.
Well, why not?
That's it. And I wanted to talk to you today anyway because I wanted to show you that I got my nails fixed.
Oh, an emerald green.
Yes, I got them green.
You're not a Christmas tree.
Nah, because obviously I have no red hair anymore. But I have.
I am not saying anything
Good.
after yesterday because
But
the light is shining in a certain way.
When I went to get my nails done, they were like, "What colour?" And I held up my drink bottle,
And-
and I was
and-
like, "As close to that as possible, thank you."
Well, they are pretty much that colour.
Yeah, they are. They're bloody nice.
Maybe you should do your hair green as well.
Why would I do that?
I'd
No.
like that.
I don't care what you would like. It's
I
about
know.
what I would like.
Would Mr. Loz like it green?
He does not care because he likes what I like when it comes to how I do my nails, hair, how I dress, all that kind of stuff. As any smart man would say.
I'm not disagreeing with that concept.
Good.
I don't have a problem with that. However, green hair would be
There's really
fascinating on you. I
there's
think green
really
would look good. Have you done green
however-
before?
No, but I almost did. But I couldn't find the right shade that I wanted in the right brand that I wanted, and I was too impulsive to wait by ordering it.
I did green hair a couple of years ago in Darwin for St. Patrick's Day,
Oh, yeah?
and that was good. People liked it. I was working at a bedding company up there, and I came into work wearing the green hair, and I was the what would you say? The life of the party that day. Because
I was gonna do-
in a bedding company, they always have like party things on while
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
there. So yeah, they were really happy with, and I had a green shirt
Yeah.
as well, and yeah.
Well, I was going to do green in just like the ends, so like dark brown on top that kind of melded into like dark green.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, just haven't done it yet. I'm sure I will. I'm forever changing the colours.
Yes.
So it's
Keeps your life interesting.
yeah, it's definitely not. I'm just
You're a colourful person.
I'm just impulsive. Is
Are
what
you?
I am.
Do you think that's what it is?
When it comes to like nails and hair and stuff, if I get an idea in my head, I don't want to wait. Like I want it now, which is kind of why I got into the washout colours. Like rather than dyeing my hair permanently, I got into like the 30 washes and whatnot because then I could do that. I could be impulsive and be like, it's going to wash out in a few weeks. It's fine.
Are you an impatient person?
Yes.
I thought you might be.
With some stuff. Some stuff I'm super patient and other stuff I'm just not at all.
Are you happy to sort of chill sometimes and just
I love chilling. I don't like being out at all. You know this.
yeah? But do you can't be like? Do you get bored easily?
I think it depends on the situation. I don't know how to answer that. It's weird. It's
Like
a weird
if
part
you
of
were
my...
okay, you're sitting at the doctor's surgery waiting to go to the doctor's.
No,
right?
I'd read a book.
So you didn't have a book.
I would always have a book because I'm smart and
There
I
you
plan.
go. So you don't like getting bored because if you sat there without a book, let's say you had no book there.
Oh, no,
you'd
yeah.
Be, you'd be pulling your hair out, wouldn't you?
Yeah. My mind wouldn't
I can
stop.
see where you're at.
Yeah. So there are
I was
things
like that as a kid. I'm not too bad now.
I'm like... I'm a bit of a contradiction. So I'm like an extroverted introvert
yes.
that can... So
does my
sometimes...
head in.
I know. Sometimes I can be super patient and sometimes totally impatient. If I decide I want to do something, then I want to do it now. So if I decide I wanted to get a piercing, I'm getting it that day or not at all.
Right.
If I decided, you know what I mean? When I got my tattoo done,
yeah, it was
like on the, Friday or whatever, on the Saturday, I met with the tattoo artist and I got the tattoo on the Sunday. There was no, I'll come back in 2 weeks. I was prepared to do that because I do know
Didn't
that
the
that's
first
how
one-
life works.
Wasn't the first one an impulsive one that you had to then add to it?
Yes.
Yes.
I did that just like a presentate at a party. Yeah.
Now, with the doctors, I sat at the doctors the other day for 2 hours because, I was crook last week. Went to the doctors, got some antibiotics, 2 hours. So they sent me through for 1 hour and then they sent me to another section to wait another hour with a whole lot of other people. And, yeah, I had my phone, so I could play with my phone, but I was bored. I was really bored. It reminded me of when I was a kid because as a kid I used to have ear infections. We'd go to the Children's Hospital and my brother used to be there too, and we'd sit out there on those plastic chairs for hours waiting, and I would not be comfortable and want to walk around.
Fidget.
And kids hate it. And I remember that. I think I'm better now, but the other day it reminded me of that. That 2 hours was too much for me waiting. There was only one doctor on and they had like 20 people
now
waiting.
because I'm an adult and I know that that's just how life is, I can get through it. But yeah, I was pretty bad at that as a kid. In fact, to the point where I had inappropriate responses. For example,
Inappropriate responses?
well, when I was in primary school,
Yes.
I went to a Catholic primary school,
Uh-huh.
and we used to have to go to church.
Yes, mass.
And there was a few times, okay, maybe more than a few times, that it was like, because my brain knew that we all had to be silent, I would get the giggles real bad, and I couldn't stop.
Making me laugh now?
Yeah, but I couldn't stop. It was so bad. Like,
So did they have to pull you out and take you
Yeah.
outside?
to the point where then when
Were
we
you
would...
nervous, do you think?
No, I just knew that I had to be quiet, so I
So
would
you just
start.
couldn't do it?
Yeah, it was like it's like an inappropriate response. It's the same thing now. I don't know. I'm not saying this has ever happened to you. I'm not saying it's common, but I have actually read this being a thing.
A thing.
It's the same when people don't know what to do and they laugh at inappropriate times,
Yes.
like funerals.
Yeah, right.
And I've almost done
I've
that.
never laughed at a funeral.
I've wanted to.
Well, no, actually, I have laughed at funerals when there's been a joke. Like sometimes I say
No,
something.
I have been. I still remember like the first funeral I went to when I was like 15, and I was sad. I was like, this was.
The funerals are very sad.
Yeah, this was a family member, and I was absolutely devastated. And I remember sitting in that church, and I think because
You didn't laugh, did you?
no, but so like I remember sitting there thinking, being like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't like, because I thought I would.
Wow. You've laughed at funerals?
No, not out loud. I've
Almost
wanted
though.
to. I've been like, oh no, like I've had to. You know, I've had to be like, don't laugh, think of something sad. What do you mean think of something
Well,
sad?
you
You're at a
don't need to.
funeral.
It's-
Exactly.
exactly. It's
These
so
are the
sad.
things that happen in my brain
But
in those situations.
A funeral is now known as a celebration of life,
Yes,
so
true.
it can be quite a good event. Like last week, I was at a funeral, as we know, Terry
Mm.
Bell passed away, and I was teary the whole time, you know, and I didn't know Terry all that well,
Mm.
but it was all the nice things people were saying about him, and you know, it inspired me a little bit. Like funerals you can walk away and be inspired because let's face it, we have a short life, we only live once, and you know, when you hear about the things that people achieve in their lives and the things they do. Terry ran marathons and was an umpire for 50 years and all these things. It made me think like, yeah, maybe I need to do a bit more in my life as well, you know. So yeah, they're good funerals, but there was never a moment of laughing, but there was a couple of little anecdotes.
No, but when it's appropriate, I'm
there's-
talking about like when it is not appropriate. So going back to when I was a kid, when I would laugh in church when it was so not appropriate.
How are you in libraries? Can you be quiet in a library?
Yeah, I respect the books too much.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I haven't. No, I guess so. But I don't think that's because. I think that's because I'm not thinking about it. When I would go to a library, I'm not walking into a library going, "You have to be quiet." I'm walking into a library thinking, "Oh, all the books. What
So
can
you're
I
not
get?"
even thinking about being
No.
quiet. Okay. So it's when your mind is on the job, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't think I would do it now in my 30s, but this is when I was a kid. But going back to the point of, you know, that patience, impatient, you know, getting bored and, it's just...
Are you going to anything, changing subject, going to anything for Red Centre Nats tonight? You're going to go to them all?
I'm thinking about it.
I think you should. But what about Fisher's Run? That sounds like fun through the Bojangles about 6 o'clock. The
Oh,
bikes.
the Bows Run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
through The bikes.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too because I reckon if I go down to the markets tonight, then I won't need to cook dinner.
Yeah, exactly. There's
That's
so much
kind of
food.
what I'm
There's
thinking.
going to be a ton of food.
Yeah.
And what's an appropriate response to people making noise down there, like the cars and everything? What would you say is an appropriate response tonight?
I have
Are
no
you going to
idea what that
scream? Are you going to
means.
carry on? Are you going to cheer?
What?
If a car goes past and burns out or...
I
makes a
might
little-
glance at it.
I see.
Speaking of which, a really cool car just pulled off out the front, like
Oh,
a hot
is it?
rod, like an electric blue hot rod.
Nice one.
All right, we're going to wrap this up because I want to go see what this car's
Yeah,
doing.
let's go and have a look at that.
All right.